This is the all-new F-150 Lightning. It's a brand new vehicle and has not had a chance to have the crash test ratings certified just yet. And in this video, we're going to tell you about two completely different accidents on two completely different F-150 Lightnings. And this one happens to be my personal F-150 Lightning. So I was on my way to work and I was actually in the yield line turning right, just kind of cruising. I was probably 100 yards away from my work, and this lady behind me was paying more attention to her phone call than she was the vehicle in front of her. The unfortunate side was I was that vehicle in front of her, and she turned to look to see if there's any oncoming traffic coming on, and she accelerated straight into my F-150 Lightning. Well, the good news is that, as you can tell from the impact video, the damage wasn't all that crazy extensive. But I am very excited to show you that I've got the repairs completed. I want to show you exactly what it costs to get this repair done, but I've also got a whole nother F-150 Lightning that wasn't quite as fortunate as mine. What ended up happening is we actually had to replace the bumper itself, the bumper pad, and then also the bumper brackets. Now, after the accident, I added this massive B&W hitch, so that way whoever hits me again from the rear is gonna really regret it. But one thing that I was super grateful and super lucky about is the fact that when this accident happened, it didn't push the bumper into the bedside, because that's typically what happens. That accident will actually cause more damage to the bedside, then you have to replace the whole side of the truck, and thankfully that did not have to happen. However, there's another F-150 Lightning when I came to pick this one up in the collision center, and for that I'm going to lean on my co-host Mr. Chesley Ferris to tell us all about it.
Thank you, Mitchell, for the opportunity. As you were very fortunate, the other one was not. Let's go there and take out the damages on that one and see what it looks like.
Oh, dude, you weren't joking. This thing's tore up from the floor up.
Yeah, so this is the one that wasn't as fortunate. As you see on this one, anything that is X'd out in pink has to be replaced on this vehicle. I do have an estimate for this on what it's cost to repair all this. I'll get into that in just a minute. So, like I said, anything pink that is X'd out on here has to be replaced, such as this right here. This is the high voltage wiring right here. This one actually has a radiator due to the fact of it having a Max trailer tow package on it, so it does need coolant, things along the lines of that. So as you see, the bracket here is bent, the subframe right here, it got damaged as well. Luckily enough though, that can be cut right here and welded. We have the Grill Gray On Premium Grill. That's gonna be the grill in the front with the emblem and everything. That is $12,018.78. We have the front camera for the vehicle's 360-degree camera system. That is $1,411. We also have the storage compartment in the front that has all the weight sensors and everything. That is $2,367. Just the headlamp, the headlight on the vehicle for one of them is $1,666. One surprising feature that I thought was going to be significantly more is the front light bar that goes across from headlight to headlight. It is only $714. I was genuinely shocked. I thought that was going to be much more. Another main thing that I pointed out earlier in the video, the main voltage wiring harness is $2,000 repair. And lastly, just for one distance sensor on this vehicle, it is $672. So like I said, originally this customer was quoted $11,000 for this vehicle's repair. Boy, was he far off. The 12-page quote came out to $43,000 for this vehicle's repair.
That's insane, man. Well, thank you very much for running that down with us. But I want to tell you that one of the things about this particular truck is it did its job. You know, what I'm looking for in this accident, yeah, you've got a little bit of, you know, to make it perfect, you're going to fix the door a little bit, but notice how there was no intrusion into the cab of the vehicle. It kept the occupants safe. It diverted the energy away from the occupants instead of directly into them. And so I think that the vehicle did a fantastic job of the overall goal, which is to keep the people safe. So I guess the whole moral of the story is that you need to make sure that you pick your insurance company wisely, and you also need to pick your shop wisely if you do find yourself in a terrible situation just like this one. But now, without further ado, I promised you the grand total on fixing my personal F-150, and let's jump right into that. As promised, here's the grand total to fix my bumper, the bumper pad, and the bumper bracket on my F-150 Lightning. And as I've already mentioned to you, I feel super, super grateful that my truck didn't end up like that one you just went over with us. So the grand total for that particular repair on my F-150 Lightning was only $2,423. And feel free to pause the screen at any time so you can see the complete details of that particular repair. But I also want to make sure that we let everybody know that we did a massive tug of war test on my F-150 Lightning up against your F-150 5.0 V8 gas burner, and also a Super Duty diesel with 1,000 pound-feet of torque. If you want to see that video, that link will be found just below the like button down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to stay plugged into our channel by subscribing to Drive That was stupid as